as these two teams take the field. Today's game will be played in a controlled climate of a dome. So let's get set for the Syracuse Orange and the Nittany Lions of Penn State. The young season is proving to be unpredictable. So what do we have in store for us in this matchup? Well, the three of us, Brad Nessler, Kirk Herbstreit, and Lee Corso, are about to call the action for you.
Penn State has a great linebacking core, and it's led by this superstar right here. This kid does a great job of stepping up and filling holes, and he's also very good at shedding blocks and getting to the ball carrier. If this defense is going to be successful today, then they need a big game from this guy.
Let's send it down to midfield for the Coke Zero coin toss. And the fans are on their feet awaiting the start of this game as the players line up for the kick. Kicks off, and here goes 4 quarters of action. He's tackled at the 29. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. This drive will start at the 29-yard line. They line up in an I. And they tackle him at the 44-yard line. It looked like they might have been on the play fake.
Yeah, but you got to give the credit to the quarterback here. Not only does he sell the run, but he delivers a beautiful ball that time. All the receiver had to do was watch it in his hands. Great throw.
They line up in an I. Gives it to the back. What a collision. That draw to the running back was good for 9 yards. Second and short. Ball on the 35-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He's looking to pass. Tackle made at about the 15-yard line.
Nothing but a slant route against one-on-one coverage. I like the receiver's chances in that situation every single time. Good-looking 1st and 10.
They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. Drops back on 1st down.
Oh, man, what a pick. This guy really has a nose for the football.
First and 10. Ball on their own 13. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Well, they run it left, and a nice tackle right there. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
The ball carrier almost snuck by there, but this junior linebacker made a good stop.
Yeah, these linebackers don't miss too many tackles.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. He's tackled around the 20-yard line.
The quarterback didn't see anybody open downfield, so he took it himself and picked up some decent yardage.
That's a good job of making a play, but the defense didn't let him go too far.
Here's the pass, broken up. And he did a nice job breaking up that pass.
Well, he did a great job here of not risking a big gain. Instead, he just batted it down.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Tackle made at the 44-yard line. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
That interception really hurt their last drive. They were moving the ball really well down the field.
Turnovers are so frustrating. I still don't think the last one was the quarterback's fault, but they need to avoid giving the ball away.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. The halfback with a carry. And down he goes around the 42-yard line. Maybe a few, but that's it. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 42. Ace backfield. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run, though. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
And this physical safety was right there to make the stop.
And it's difficult to run on this defense when they put this kid up in the box.
And they motion a guy to the right. They hooked up over the middle. And he's tackled at the 17. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kurt.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. 4 wide. Drops back to pass. Swatted away, and that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 17. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Back to pass. Batted away.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
And this stadium is getting loud. Big play, and it's 1st and goal.
Oh, boy. That is a nice play on 3rd down. The quarterback found his receiver, and they connected on a big play.
Big? That's an understatement, Kurt. This completion keeps the kick team off the field and gives them a new set of downs.
Throws it in a hurry. About 5 yards that time on the throw.
Not a bad play. They gained 5 yards out of it. Keep moving the defense back.
They come out in a goal line set. Slides down to the ground.
17 on the carry. 3-yard loss on the play.
This is from the 5-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. The student section's going crazy. And he rifles it in there for the touchdown. My goodness, guys, that was a spectacular play by the wide receiver.
The coach has gone to great lengths to shepherd his receivers, and we've seen the results on the field.
And he converts the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Penn State to kick. He kicks off. They bring him down, and they bring him down hard on that one. Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. They're packed in tight on the line. On the ground, big opening. He's taken down around the 27-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 yards. Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. And we got the backup in there now at running back. He scrambled. He zips it out to the right. At the 30. To the 20. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. 2 tight ends here. Inside give. He can't get away with a stiff arm, and he's tackled. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. Second down on the 10-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They're packed in tight on the line. It's caught. First down, and he's out of bounds.
Oh, man, they had him good there. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
The running back really sold the run well that time. That allowed for the quarterback to get the ball downfield for a decent gain.
They motion to the left. And they might be coming with a blitz here. He catches it with one hand. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. Second down and goal. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. And it's knocked away.
There's no reason at all to throw that football. Just tuck it away and scramble, or simply take the sack.
You're right, Coach. It is never, ever, ever a good idea to force a throw.
They come out in a goal line set. Got his tight end touchdown. How about the tight end? This guy can play some football.
You bet he can. He's such an all-around player. He's just as good at blocking as he is at catching the football.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Penn State is lining up to kick this one off. Here's the kick. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
This defense has stepped up to the challenge so far, but there is a long way to go, Kurt.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to keep this offense too quiet, just as long as they can avoid these turnovers.
Tackle at the 32. A 7-yard run by the running back. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score. The Nittany Lions, 14. The Orange, nothing. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He scrambled. Runs with it, and he's got room. And they push him out at the 46. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Backup quarterback into the game now to call the signals. Well, they run it left, and a nice tackle right there. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
The safety read the run all the way there, Coach.
Yep, great job of anticipating the run and making the play on the ball by this senior.
He's on the run. Tosses left, intercepted. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, that's not always the case.
Sometimes it's actually the opposite. Some guys play receiver instead of corner because they don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
First and 10. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Looks to pass. Goes right. Picked off. At the 30. Down the sideline. He's all the way. Touchdown. That was a great play by the defense, and now they have the momentum.
They are still down in this game, but that really lights a spark for this team.
Things are going their way right now, and they'll be right back on the defensive side of the ball trying to make a quick stop so they can get the ball right back.
And he hits the PAT. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it. Taken from the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
One thing I know they don't want to see is that defender running down the sideline again.
This quarterback needs to be a little bit more careful because this defense is excellent on capitalizing off of mistakes.
Couldn't shake free from a nice tackle there. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards. So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Tosses it out. He can't spin out of that tackle, and he's brought down. They'll get a 1st down there on the play with the run from the tailback.
Great job by the back to follow his blockers and pick up the 5-yard gain.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Here's the option, and they make the stop at the 49. A nice pickup of about 7 yards on the fullback option. It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 49. Offset I formation in the backfield. He's taken down at the 40. Nice game for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
And a new halfback checks into the game. It's caught one-handed. He's tackled at the 35-yard line.
It could be that the offensive coordinator is trying to lure the secondary in to play more press coverage, and then they'll try to take advantage by going deep. Those safeties better be ready.
They line up in an I. They'll bring him down at the 30-yard line. So they go on the ground and pick up another 1st down.
Nice run and good job to keep the chains moving.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'll be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
And they'll run him again. And they got him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
2nd and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 20. And we got the backup in there now at running back. He couldn't shake that tackle. And that pass and catch gives them a first down.
Yep, they got the first down, but it wasn't by much, you guys.
The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. Catches it, and he's looking for more. The 10. Touchdown, Penn State. And it's good for 6.
Usually in this area, defenders are all bunched up, and it's hard to find an open receiver. This quarterback did an outstanding job of reading the coverage.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it downfield. And down he goes at the 26. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. There's a player shaken up on the play. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. He's scrambling. Now he's going to run, and watch out. And the clock is steadily counting down.
You're right. They need to stop this clock. A quick score is crucial here.
2nd and 6. Ball on their own 47. They line up in the shotgun. Throws incomplete. They got a hand on it. Guys, that pass just hung up there.
Guys, he gave the corner a little bit too much time to get there and make a play on the ball. Next time, he should put a little bit more zip on the ball.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. A lot of pressure, and he's sacked.
How about the athletic move by that kid? Unbelievable for his size.
Boy, is he an amazing athlete. You know what happened there? The offensive line was so focused on picking up the blitz, they forgot about blocking the defensive lineman.
Yep, the defense was able to just suffocate the offensive line and get to the quarterback. Great play.
Heads left, looking downfield. Passes left, going the other way. And down he goes at the 47-yard line. The quarterback is really upset with himself. If he had that pass back, I'm sure he would have gone somewhere else.
This was a very athletic play by the linebacker. He was waiting on the ball and then made a fantastic interception.
First and 10. Ball on the 47. Single back set. 3 wide receivers. Got a man. Watch out here. To the 20. To the 10. And he will score.
The quarterback is just having a great game so far. He's had absolutely no problem finding the end zone.
Yeah, their passing game is clicking on all cylinders right now. The defense just hasn't been able to figure out how to stop this passing attack.
Well, they better figure something out pretty quick, or this quarterback's going to end up having a career day on these guys.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Kicks off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. They'll bring him down at the 36. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers. Now he tries to buy some time. Tackle made at the 41-yard line.
The quarterback trying to make a play.
Well, he did a nice job of getting some yards there on the scramble, but he needs to learn to slide to avoid those big hits.
Second and 4. Ball on the 41. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And he gets the first on that run.
More importantly, he was able to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, Lee, they don't have a whole lot of time to work with here, so getting out of bounds is the key.
He's on the run. He sails it long. The defender had it and then dropped it.
The quarterback is going to think twice about throwing the football his way again.
Well, safety couldn't hang on to the ball this time, but you can bet if he gets a chance again, this ball will be picked off.
Back to pass. Runs with it, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a first down.
One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. Now he's going to run, and watch out. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
So with the half ending, they're just going to try to put 3 points up on the board. It has the distance, and it's through the uprights. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. They head to the locker room. It's been a one-sided affair. The score, Penn State 28, Syracuse 10. Penn State is set to kick this ball off, and we're just about set to get the second half started. He'll return it from the 3. Across the 30. And he's tackled at the 40. Guys, what should we be expecting here in the second half?
Well, the return team has some work to do this half. They're going to have to buckle down and make some plays on offense, and then get some stops on defense to make this game even competitive.
Yeah, Kirk, this is not the best way to start a half, but hey, at least they got the football.
He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. And it's picked off. It's the safety. They'll bring him down at the 44-yard line. Lee, you're over there shaking your head. What's on your mind?
I'll tell you what's on my mind. The same thing that's on that quarterback's mind. The triple whammy. 3 picks. Not good.
First and 10. Ball on the 44. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Hands off to the tailback, and he's got daylight. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And he's tackled around the 36-yard line. Not much help from his blockers, and he's only able to gain a yard. It's third down and 2 to go. Ball on the 36. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Tackle at the 30. That's a 6-yard gain on the run for the tailback there.
Well, the important thing is they were able to pick up the first down. And they're really starting to show how much they're relying on this halfback to do all of the work. Right now, he's looking pretty good.
There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. New running back now into the Oh, and he had some steam on that throw.
It's a great job by both the quarterback and the receiver. The quarterback made a great read and throw, and the receiver split the zone coverage with a beautiful post route. Well done.
I formation here. It's the tailback. Touchdown, Penn State. Boy, this kid knows how to run with a football, doesn't he?
I think everybody knew it. In fact, the defensive coordinator told me last night he didn't want this guy to beat him.
Well, it's going to take more than X's and O's, Kirk, to stop this guy. They got to tackle him.
And he converts the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Penn State to kick this one off. And it's off. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 28. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
Now he tries to buy some time. Now he's going to run, and watch out. And he just got drilled. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
There's a flag down. Scrambling around. Runs with it, and he's got room. A little laundry on the field, and we'll find out whose it is.
Holding on the offense.
These are the calls that drive a coach crazy. Senseless penalties can sometimes be the difference between winning and losing the game.
And it looks like the coach has had enough of this, and he's going to go to his backup quarterback. He's scrambling. The ball pops free.
It really caught a break on that fumble, Coach.
Yeah, good thing for them that ball's kept out of bounds, or they could have had a really bad turnover.
They line up in the shotgun. He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's taken down at the 48. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
And they're going to try a different quarterback to see if they can get something going. He's going to try and scramble. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And down he goes, right around the 24-yard line. They'll get the first down.
The reason why he got so much room to run was because the defense didn't contain him.
Yep, Coach, he made the correct decision to tuck it and go.
Well, we've got a new man calling signals now. Let's see if he can do any better than the starter. He scrambled. Rolling out to the right side. And he's tackled around the 18-yard line. The quarterback picks up around 6 yards on the scramble. It's 2nd and 4 to go. This will be the first snap inside the 20 today. Can't find anyone open. Running out of time, and down he goes.
He really got in there. There wasn't anything stopping him from getting the sack.
These guys love sacks. It makes their stat sheet look a lot better.
Now he's scrambling. Throws on the run, complete. Wonderful play call to convert on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, he really wanted that first down. Good determination again.
And they're going to try a different quarterback to see if they can get something going. Now he tries to buy some time. Looks to the end zone, interception. Well, Coach, he just looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Yep. Great play by the linebacker to read that pass and come away with the interception. Right there. Great play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's got it with room to run. And he's taken down at the 31.
They brought the middle linebacker on a blitz, and the quarterback got the ball out of his hands in time for a first down.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Complete. He's got room. At the 40. Inside the 30. The 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. It's been a huge day for this receiver.
Yeah, he's one of the most exciting receivers in all of college football. He makes big plays all the time. Today, he's been even more incredible.
Today is definitely a special day, and I'm going to tell you why. This kid is getting closer and closer to breaking the single-game school record for receiving yardage. What a game!
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And this one's away. Taken at the 5. He's taken down at the 43. The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
The offense has to be conscious of protecting that football.
Yeah, turnovers drives everybody crazy. Well, unless your team gets the turnover.
From the gun. He scrambled, runs with it, and he's got room. And he dives forward. And a big gain on a quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do was run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield.
Now he tries to buy some time. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. What an incredible display of absolute speed.
I'll tell you what, if you give this guy an inch of daylight, he's going to take it to the house before you can even blink.
He makes the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Syracuse to kick. He sends it downfield. He's to the 10. Across the 30. They'll bring him down at the 36. Now we see the offense come onto the field.
And you know who's trembling right now? That defensive secondary.
Secondary should be trembling after all the yards that they gave up that last time.
Unless we see some sort of miracle, this one's pretty much over. Heading to the 4th. Our score, Penn State 42, Syracuse 17. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36. Single back set. 3 wide receivers. Up the middle. And they make the stop at the 45. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9.
On the play.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Man in motion. Looks to pass, and he's sacked. So they set the safety on the blitz, and he'll get credit for the sack.
Nobody was left to pick him up. He disguised the blitz very well and really made a nice play on the quarterback.
That was a great call by the defense, bringing the pressure and leaving the quarterback with very few options.
He drops back. It's picked off, and it's the sophomore.
Wow, this defensive back has great hands. Maybe they should try him at receiver.
1st and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run, looking long to the right. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Nice job by the defensive back that time to get in position and knock the pass down.
Sure was, Kirk. Great play.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Pressure coming, and he's sacked. That's the 2nd time that he's sacked the quarterback today.
He's provided constant pressure all day. He sure is a good player on this defense.
Boy, what a hit on the quarterback. He was lucky to hang on to the ball during that sack.
Now he tries to buy some time. Great catch there before they can knock him out of bounds. Nice play by the receiver to fight for that ball.
That was a big league play in two ways. Number one, he kept the defender from picking it off. And number two, he kept his eyes on the ball all the way and made the grab.
Can't find anyone open. He's taken down right around the 36-yard line. Well defended, but it's complete for good yardage.
It's a risky throw here by the quarterback. You cannot keep tossing it up into the secondary like that and expect your guy to come down with it every time. The defense is going to jump on one of those and take it the other way.
He's knocked out of bounds at about the 21.
Quarterbacks who could run the football really change your entire defensive game plan.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 21. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled. Runs with it, and he's got room. Slides down. Nice run there. And I got to tell you guys, the offense is making things look pretty easy on this drive.
Yep, the defense just hasn't been able to make a play.
They could have shut him down a few times, but they just haven't been able to do it. Now it's time to step up.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. Keeps it, and he's got a touchdown. What a touchdown. He didn't see anyone open, so he just took it in himself.
This quarterback is fearless, and the defense needs to either spy him or walk the safeties up when they've got the ball down near the goal line.
Well, they're going to try for the 2-point conversion. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's on the run, and he's in for 2.
They went for 2, and they got it. Terrific play.
So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. I would expect the onside kick here, but it looks like they're going to kick it deep. He kicks it off. Caught at the 8. They'll bring him down at the 37. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. The halfback with a carry. Brought down at the 38. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
This run was disrupted by the blitz of the middle linebacker.
Yep, and the halfback couldn't slip by. Good play by the defense there.
And he's taken down at about the 41. Just about 3 yards there.
3-yard gain on the play. Timeout called by the defense.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 41-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He drops back. Batted away. Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
The defender made a solid effort to get to the ball there. Nice stop.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. He'll take this one from the 10. And that was excellent punt cover.
I agree, Brad. That was very well defended.
And now we get to see this offense go to work again. They are 2 for 2 on their last 2 drives.
Safety. Nope, wait. They're going to say he's down at the 1. Boy, this defense really came to play today.
Well, they said before the game that they wanted to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback. They sure stuck to that plan.
Yep, this pass rush definitely has this kid flustered a bit. It's hard to stand in there when you know you're going to get hit.
Well, they didn't get the first down, but it was still a pretty good run by the quarterback.
He made a good decision to take off there.
Hey, some quarterbacks would have tried to throw the football into coverage, but he did the right thing. Just run it.
Fires incomplete, knocked away.
That's what I like to see. because when you call a zone defense, you have to be aware of what's behind you and in front of you.
And when you have a linebacker who does the things that this guy can do, it adds a lot to your defense.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looks over the middle, and it's picked off. And he's tackled at the 28.
He does it all. Intercepts passes, stops the run. I think I've seen this guy in the stand selling popcorn.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. EA Sports and Russell Athletic would like to congratulate today's players of the game. Nice job, guys. Lost the ball. Fumble. And the defense got on it quickly.
That was a heck of a play by the big guy.
Sure was, Kirk. It's not too often those big linemen get their hands on the football. Boy, is he excited.
Well, after seeing the replay, it was apparent that his knee was down before he lost the ball.
Yep, those guys in the booth aren't perfect, but they got it right this time.
We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 27. They line up in an I. Pressure coming, and he goes down. The defensive end just put on a clinic that time.
You know, they might want to double-team this guy with the back the next time they pass.
Double team? After that play, they might have to triple team this guy.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. He goes out of bounds, right around the 26-yard line. That reception good for 7 yards. So it's 4th down. And the kicking team's on to try this 43-yard field goal. He gets it up, and it's long enough, and it's right down the middle. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And this one's away. From the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They come out in a goal line set. Right in the middle, and he meets the defense. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
And this one's all but wrapped up with the final score, Penn State 45, Syracuse 25. Kirk, as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your thoughts on this one?
Well, it's obvious that the talent level of these two teams wasn't even close. Syracuse actually played a good ball game today. They just didn't have the horses to match their counterpart. They need to start recruiting to build this program back up.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.